I'm waiting for the grind. So I was wondering. Hang on. Are we recording yet? Are we streaming? Yes, we are. Well, we're going to be grinding for Layla because we've already pre-grinded for Wanderer, and he's absolutely guaranteed. I do wish he wasn't. I do wish he was on a different banner or just before Eula, but nah. So yeah, grinding for Layla. Ah! I just shoved to give her a random team. Need to work a bit on more on it.
I hear everything.
Ah! Okay, come on. Not the best team I've ever picked. Ah! So as soon as we do that, huh? I thought maybe I could start with grinding other stuff. Nope, I've decided I absolutely 100% need, what was it? 92 of these. I need 92 of them now. Maybe I'll get some good constellation stuff. Maybe build my Ganyu for no discernible reason. We will of course be grinding some more talents. Well, see, I had a plan before I realized Wanderer really would be on this coming banner. I was going to grind more artifacts for Kazuha, so so I'm not sure. Should I grind for Layla, or should I grind for? I think I'm gonna do for Kazuha actually. Oh, is there something going on in there? I didn't see it. Anyway. I do feel kind of sorry for these guys. I mean, they're just minding their own business, building stuff, and along come me. Along I come. Just here to cause trouble. What is going on here? Okay. Yeah, I think I'll stick with getting Kazuha, because let's be honest, I need to focus at some point. Oh, come on. Your aim is awful. At least you try. Da. Yeah, yeah, I'll definitely stick with Kazuha stuff. Yeah, man.
Into the wind. Clouds high. Birds come. Let's
Come
nip
on.
that in the bud.
I like Ibis Piercer. I'm glad I got it.
The wind knows me.
There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. Now we could grab that one, or we could grab the boss who's probably spawned in back in by now. I wonder if we can really get 92 of these perpetual motion caliber things. Before Layla. Yeah, I think this will be the last time I really condense any resin for Kazuha. Because right now he's usable. Not the best, but not the worst. Ooh, there's an idea. I could go through all my characters and try to build all of them at the same time. Now there's a goal. I think I'll put that after my initial goal of 90 everyone. But at the same time, maybe I should do it before.
I'll approve you. One with the forest.
Ah.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
Yeah, I definitely get more. Definitely need more Kazuha. Has Kazuha even got anything on him right now? That's the question. Haha.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Time for a light show.
Why does this thing always go over here, huh? Is there a reason? You trying to escape me? Well, that's not happening. Come on. Just dodge shot.
Into the wind.
There we go. Come on. Kind of in for yeah, we got free, and I suppose that could be okay. As long as we keep getting free. As long as we keep getting free of them. I am glad that I don't need any of these, what was it? The Nilot Pala. Nilot Lotus. I think I've like got 300 of them. Tignari's awesome, even though he hasn't got the best build right now.
Keep up. There's no another job. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me. One with nature. Done. I hear everything. And Shroud.
Okay,
Let's nip that in the
there
bud.
you go. Oh. I do need more treasure hunter tokens, actually. Treasure hoarder. I do wonder where they get these. Because you had that guy in Sumeru who was using it as an ingredient. Because it was really, really hard, or just right, whatever. Do they have some secret place where they go and just carve it off a particular meteorite or something? It only fell there in one place on Earth and went to that, and that's the only place to get it from? So we're not entirely hyper-focusing on Layla today.
Thank you for
Let me think. Don't think it's respawned quite yet, but... I think the real question is, do I have enough of those forbidden curse scrolls? I should, but if not, that does mean I am gonna have to go running around killing those elemental hilichurls with the staffs. Right, Samichurls? Yeah. I don't know, everything's just looking so bright today.
Time to go.
I saw the thing. I saw the live stream and I'm so happy. Oh, yeah, it is back. Good. Hello.
Follow the wind.
rest breathing. Feel the split.
Why are you doing that much damage? You used to be doing a lot more than that.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Go the ship down.
And that song seems a bit off about Yamiya today. Uh-oh.
Can't see? Into the wind. One with nature.
Okay.
Allow me.
And Shroud, I'll uproot you! Fallen leaves, adorn my
Okay.
night!
I did the full HP build on Kokomi, so she's doing a lot more damage and healing a lot more. Eh. Sad about that. Only got 2 of them. Right. Don't think I really have the energy to go and get books, so let's focus on Kazuat. Valley of Remembrance. That is the correct domain. I have a bottle of ice water. Ah, and it's delicious. Huh. I think I'll go in co-op, but I'll take Venti with me.
Give me a moment to compose myself.
Love this thing. I'm gonna need to make more of those chickens. But yeah, I did notice that Sonic Frontiers finally got its second update. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream that or not. If there's any interest, I will. Huh? Okay, I missed the interesting conversation.
Brace yourselves.
Just let me be my... Let me be Venti. Please. Yes! Wait, what? Shenhe? Why Shenhe? Oh, right. Okay.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough
Come
to
on.
convince
Sure,
anyone to
I'll
become
play
a
you another
wanderer.
tune, but it'll cost you an apple.
Ah, good grief, come on.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Thank you! I think this person is unfamiliar with the 19 90s etiquette, but I might be trying out C0 Kazuha. Ready to start?
Time for takeoff.
There we go.
Brace yourself.
I had to do the burst twice. Why have Favonius and not Sack Sword? Oh, maybe they don't have it. Yes! Yoink! I mean, it's not quite the best, but I'll take it. When will this heat wave ever end? Or is this a new normal for Scotland, do you reckon? One thing I do know is kind of throwing all the environment out of whack a bit.
Let's play.
Oh, they left.
There is no escape.
Nah, I'm just gonna be the animal archon, just flying. Oh, just going in this like this, okay. Okay. Let's go then. Okay. Let's go.
Come on, traveler. Let's go. The world is full of lost ballads just waiting to be rediscovered.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
There we go. Oi! I mean, if you want to do that, it's fine. Well, there's that. Yeah. No, I didn't really appreciate the character voice lines in that menu. Inactivity serves no purpose, and let's get going, and all that. I am kind of glad I got an EM flower. I wonder what these artifacts look like. I mean, visually, how would you wear them? Let me check what that one was like, actually. Let me check. Oh, got EM Master in this one already, so... Where's VV? There we are. Yeah, I'll take the crit damage over that any day. That could be better. If I'm very lucky. No, I couldn't, because it's... I need the EM Mastery. How much do I even... Yeah. I need my sack sword to make him usable. Sad as it is.
See who can make the biggest splash.
Okay. Wheat-Bix. And now I've just made myself hungry for Weetabix. I do have a box for there in the house somewhere, but does Weetabix go off? 'Cause I haven't touched it for like possibly before 2018. A razor. Oh, we're doing DPS razor. Okay. Come on. Go. Go. Thank you. Oh, we're slightly off center. He's better than Sino, who I really get pulling.
Think you can get away?
I like this to me. I guess I get to play lazy background support.
Time for takeoff.
Uh
My guiding star. Mine's command.
oh, we weren't fast enough. Okay.
Just
I like the shields.
wouldn't gliding be faster?
I did have a brief look. So apparently that shield's only at C1. Which is better compared to Diona's C4. Which requires that to get shields. Really? I'll be here just doing this domain however much times they need.
Not now.
Here we are.
The night is cold. Think you can get away?
Another test subject.
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Not yet. Brace yourself. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Think you can get away?
Uh-oh.
Let's play. Orders given. Orders
Huh. Come on.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I completely ignored somehow that we had Kiki on the team. I feel like my eyes just went right over her. Really? At least it wasn't too bad. Okay, yeah, it's bad. Oh, someone left, so I got to leave too.
See who can make the biggest splash.
Oh, did someone just... They just left. What is happening? We just... They left the world and we just went in. Yeah, we can still do it. I think. Wait, was that the person with the Kiki? Okay, no, we're fine. Oh,
Wouldn't
come.
gliding be faster?
Really?
Blink. Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Thank you. I'd contribute if I could.
Yahoo! Think you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Oh, you're out.
Let's play.
I'm still winning.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
I'm not hitting anything whatsoever, but I'm trying. I'm making an effort. Uh-oh.
Think you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Come on.
Let's play.
I can't do over there.
Here we go.
Thank you for bringing them over, but I would have preferred if you just waited for me in the first place.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Okay. At least I got to participate. Eh. Eh. Don't know what I was expecting. Come to think of it, isn't Venti a completely different set than what it usually is? 'Cause I think I have him on Deepwood. Because I wanted to have either Nahida or Tignari on. Why did I click that one? On Wanderers. Oh, come on, let me out. Either let me out or boot me, please. Look at Paimon's face. There we are. She had a bit of a squidgy face. I'm sorry, but I've adopted one daughter and that's my Nahida. Okay. And Paimon, you're a bit too sus. Okay? I feel like you're the unknown god and just watching us. Right. Need to check what I actually have. We have definitely got enough of these. Especially if we've got 800 of these. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. See, the sad thing is, though, if I do go for Wanderer's weapon, I have a chance of getting the donut. Kokomi's donut. And I do also kind of need that. Well, I wouldn't be too sad if I got it, but I'd be... I don't know. Right, what have you got equipped? Because something's not right here. Ah. That would explain it. Where's Noblesse? keep that one. Why do I have this? Okay. The real question is why I'm ascending this. Crit rate, please! Okay, I'll take crit damage, but can I get crit rate too? Oh. Ah. Okay, crit rate, please. Not HP. Crit rate. Okay, we'll take that. Huh. You're getting stronger. Give you a different animal piece though. Hang on. Huh. Yeah, I'll go back to what I had before. Good enough. You, not so much. I don't need crit rate, I just need EM. I'm fair zooming through his friendship stuff. I wish the Traveler would narrate all that. They can really earn their paycheck for the VA. Let me think. Oh, I know. Is this the right one? No. Is this the right one? No. This one in leeway. That's not it. There we go. Still got to do this. I almost forgot about that. Let's grab some Prima Gems, shall we? I wonder what team we're going to be lumbered with now. It'll be something else with, like... It'll be a Geo, a Dendro, and it'll have, Eula. I bet. I don't know. What about this team? What do we think of this team? What do we think of this team? How does Toma act with Wanderer? I never tested that. Oh, is it?
Fire it up! I got you covered!
Dare to mess with me? Here's the
Squall and Fury!
Oh, Rift Towns, oh dear.
Don't get too close.
Okay. Oh, you're still here. Why are you still alive? Come on.
Everybody stand back! Truth repeats its course.
Wind rises.
Come on.
I got you covered. Don't get too close. Squall and fury.
I really should work on Farazan as well. Okay.
Everybody stand back!
Here's backup.
Truth repeats its course.
Wind rises. Check this out. I got you covered.
Years of the storm!
Squall and fury.
Okay. Thankfully, it limits like 30, so I'm fine.
Wretched vermin.
I don't think I'm ever going to get used to his voice line though.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Don't get too close. Pouring fire.
Have fun with this gift!
Okay, not a bad team. I do think they should have upped the scores required. Because it's very, very easy. I had fun though. Probably gonna use that same comp for my Wanderer. I should check on his artifacts. Hello, nice to see you again, Icy Fox. How you doing? I'm just doing events and getting Prima Gems for Wanderer. I got Kazuha. Got him like 30 pools. Just, well, 32 technically, but got him. I was very lucky. Ta-da. Did not bother going for Constellation. I'll save that for another time. Yeah. Well, I'm in the middle of a heat wave, so I have a block of. I've got one of those just closed capsule for water. What was it called? Hang on. Ice blocks? Just plastic container for that. Just slowly melting on top of my head. Ooh, you have a lot of fun. I tried to voice it. I don't think I did a very good job. I've been too panicked to actually check the footage. I don't know, I think it's a good quest. It should have been voiced. However, it's not prioritising correctly. They're voicing the limited time and events, which everyone will see, and then they'll be gone, and then future people won't see it. You've not started phase trials yet. Well, it's basically very simple. You just take photographs. And you play characters. You're forced to play characters you don't usually play. I don't know if I played that right. Ah!
More speed. Beg for mercy.
Ooh! How did I do that? Right. Wait for them to spawn in. There we go. This is what we're doing. And the high score for all of them is 30. Ah, come on. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, there we are. Oh, missed one. Ah, well.
Everybody stand back. To ashes. Let's keep going, team. Blood of frost. Crush.
Woo! I do want Eula. That's the thing. I do want her, but I can't get her. Ah! Come on.
Shudder.
Come on. Die! There we are. Yeah, I did see the live stream. It was interesting. Oh wait, I don't need that. There we are. Okay. I did see the live stream. I like the swimming mechanics. I don't know what that thing was. The pink thing that runs. I don't think it's a pullable character. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not a pullable character. I don't think I'm going to be pulling for any Fontaine characters, to be honest.
Beg for mercy. Freeze to the core.
I don't like the style.
Crush.
This is rapidly making me want Eula. Things I probably. Oh, come on, she's dead. Let me out.
More speed.
Here we are.
Everybody stand back. Eyes on me.
Da, 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 da.
Now's your chance.
Gonna pull for Dahlia?
Shudder.
Oh,
Good grief.
oops. Ah! Okay. I don't know who that is.
Beg for mercy.
I don't really pay attention to leaks. Or if I do, I try not to mention them on stream. Yeah. Are you one of those people who just stays awake at night? They say they're going to sleep, but they're up for like 5 more hours on their phone. uh. Yeah, it's the same. Same here. It's more of a sometimes I can't sleep, so I get up and go on the computer and just start writing stuff. I'm in the middle of trying to write a novel. It's going. Well, not particularly well. I'm getting there. Huh. Why this team? Okay. Oh. If your mum catches you, you're dead. So I'll know what happens if you stop coming to my stream. Okay. I'll learn how to play something on lyre, and I'll just play a funeral dirge for you. Probably someone who's done that out of morbid amusement. Oh. Wait, how do I play Sino again? That shouldn't be there. Oh no.
Your journey ends here.
Oh. So that's what they've equipped her with. Oh, how are you still alive? Oh. There you go. This isn't a bad team. Come on. Oh, dang it. My timing. Come on. Oh, they're not going to thank you for that, you realise that? They really are not going to thank you for that later. Come on. Come on.
Care for a dance?
This is a rubbish character to play in this sort of trial. One of them's already bored. This is the first time we played Genshin. Oh. There we go. Yeah, give it time. They'll be sucked into this game like the rest of us. Ah! Maybe it's because they haven't got any good characters yet. Unless they're whales. In which case... Well, that was your fault. Oh. Oh, here we go again. Ah. Give me a shield. What we need is Mika on this team. Come on. Yeah. Not really a good team comp. Ooh, come on. Ah! Oh. Well, have you told her yet what happened with Shinora? And people who wanted her as a playable character. I don't know, I think Dottore is a bit too creepy to be playable. And too evil as well. Oh. I don't know, I think it's like, well, if you play a game, say, you wouldn't want Hitler to be playable, would you? uh, what, Dottore or Luke and or Scara and Kavi? Oh. Someone put Dottore with Cola and Sucrose as a team comp. Ouch. Oh. Oh dear. Just add Tignari and it'll end in murder. Yeah. I wish this wasn't all time locked. Yeah, I'm gonna show you something. Right, see this? Look how long it took me to do this one. 17 minutes. Everyone's I figured out. Sorry. Oh yeah. It's one of those things where you can set a time and you can set the time and all the different stuff for it. I'm not sure if you've done that or not. Oh, have you tried cheesing the achievements? Oh, you're bragging. Took 16 seconds for you to kill lizards. Well, to be fair, I didn't have the time set on them. So anyway, as I was saying, have you cheesed the achievements that you can just, because you can get them in that domain. Where was it? Well, it's the elemental ones, right? Like electrocute someone in a set amount of time. Well, you can use it to get like all of them. This one. Just where's my preset? I have basically just you just edit the enemies and you can smack them all in trial mode. You don't have to actually do the main. You can get achievements in this, so you can also set it up and it's just done. What am I doing? What am I doing? The thing is, I'd show you, but the Abyss Herald is crushing you to the floor. Where is that? Is that the Abyss or? Yeah, because that's also crushing me to the floor as well. Yeah, it gives you good primo rewards. Oh, the Sorush one. Yeah, he's nasty. I think the key, hang on, where is... Key is to have lots of characters at the same time. Where's my other team? I don't know, I think I like him. Come on, let me in. There we are. This map needs an East Sumeru thing. I still haven't found the Canarian Gates yet. I know they exist. Haven't been there yet. think the real question is, does my Nahida have anything on her? Do you know he can't actually do anything this rocks whatsoever right now? It's like loach pearls. I'm waiting for a character that does it. There we are.
Temple of Wisdom. Salvation. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
I think the key is just sprinting.
Emerge. Right now. Allow me.
Oh, really? Your timing.
Emerge. Right now.
Oh.
This way through the right here.
There you go. Yeah, he just... As long as he does a variety, this goes down. Just easily enough. I didn't really have any problems with him, to be honest. Now, him in the Abyss. Nah, not doing that. We don't touch that kind of black magic. Huh. You have to keep swapping between... Just keep swapping between elements. Every time he's got a pyro shield, just hit it with hydro. Cryo you hit with pyro. You know, it's just tic-tac-toe basically. Well, tic-tac-toe with punching involved. Raiden, Xingqiu, Benny, and Kazuha. Not sure if Kazuha's a good choice. Hang on. Okay.
The campaign begins.
For justice.
Bennett, where are you?
I won't hold you back.
Oh, I have to equip the team. He was just in the team. Oh, you do kind of need him. Well, Bennett, at least, not Kazuha. Let me just check if I all got equipped. Oh, that could have been bad. Yep. Okay. Okay, I'll do. Wait a second. Bennett, do you have the sword? Oh. Yeah, because he's... I just realised, Xingqiu's got the lesser sack sword. And Kazuha's got the best one. This is why I don't use them on the same team. Right. Don't know if it spawned back again, but let's have a look. I know. But I just don't find Kazuha playable without his first constellation. So and I'm not pulling for that. So I've got to use the sword.
Time to go.
Because I can basically just pretend he's got his constellation. Okay, this might be a bit harder. Yeah, he's back.
Cleanse you of your sins.
Shine down.
Yeah, sure you will.
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
One with nature. Fallen leaves
Night.
adorn my night.
There is no escape.
Okay, I didn't get those two, but that's fine.
Rain outlines your
Uh-oh. Bennett! Bennett, your recharge is awful. Where did your artifacts go?
line it up.
Okay.
You shall perish.
Oh, really?
Shine down.
Not the easiest one, Yeah.
Clouds high.
Let me just...
Call. The wind knows it.
Teamwork. No, my sword.
Come on.
There is no escape. Witness the power of Gohan.
Come on.
Let's light it up.
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Torn to oblivion.
Okay, come on. And bear in mind, I'm at like C0 for riding.
There is no escape.
Wind strike. Clouds high. Birds call.
Come on.
Now you shall perish.
There we go. Stay down. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of getting as many off as possible. Well, actually, isn't the quest one limited to your level? I think this is what? The overworld enemies are higher level than the quest ones. Not too easy. Still lost a bit of health here.
Your fate. Time to act.
Yeah. I'm too proud of this. I'm too proud of having 310 energy recharge for riding. Even though it's still pretty useless. Oh, I put so much effort into that. Yeah, one day I'll have it at C2. And then we'll go ham. I had C6 intro and C5 Bennett, as it should be. And just Kazuha, who's at what, 780 to 82 for EM. Lucky you, you're gonna get her to C2 before I do. Then you really will be just. You'll be getting her down. You'll be getting that Baptist down faster than I did. What was I doing last time? I was going up here. Still pretty good. Of course, our crit rate suffers a bit. As does our crit damage, but eh. really like fighting with Kazuha though. Yeah, I'm going for Layla. Well, obviously I'm getting her. I've already pre-grinded everything for Wanderer. So now I need what, 90 something of these? Yeah. I need to get 92 of these now. I started the stream doing that. Ugh. I wish we could decondense our condensed resin sometimes. Oh, hello. Oh, one. Okay.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
There we go.
No, my sword.
There we go. Oh, hello up there, you who I cannot get to. Well, you can just stay up there.
There is no escape.
Oh, I can get to him. Oh wait, I have Kazuha. Ha ha ha! Yep. I like the new Hilly Trails. I don't really have anything that needs their materials yet, but I figured it's probably a good idea to just farm them. Right. Yeah, same situation here, but I'd watched the previous live stream, so I saw what so I knew what they were instantly. What is down here? Huh? What is this? Have I been on here before? Yeah, okay, this is where I was getting lost before. Is there a chest here? There's gotta be a chest. Oh, come on, that was the best location for a chest and you didn't have it there. Oh yeah, I'm very disappointed. Ah. Yeah, I do like them. Hang on. I can't wait for the electro ones. Hydro, Animo, and need Geo, need Cryo. I don't know. Why is it they have to be exiled first to suddenly become cool? Yeah, it's definitely a guarantee. I do wonder why they change like that only when they leave.
Time to go.
What is this? Have I done this? I've done this. I think I've already done all of Sorish's quests, so if I look around and find something, it'll be something I completely missed before.
Your coming was foretold. Into the wind.
Let me read your note. Rain outlines your fate.
As one with wind
Da,
and
da, 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 da.
Filthy outsider.
time to get. The eternal oasis at long last.
Yeah, we really don't like those enemies. So I wish they'd had a unique NPC for when we committed genocide on the Tanite tribe.
Time to go.
That just sets a bad precedent of just making them faceless mobs. You know what? I'm just gonna There's another one.
Time to go.
Oh. I said I wish we had different NPCs for the Tanate tribe quest. Because we did commit genocide and I think they were owed to be not just forgotten like that. It felt a bit evil, okay? Come on. Oh. Yeah, not letting you live. There we are. Wah! Yeah, we need to have separate models, you know?
One with nature.
It's like apparently one of the scholars in academia are just basically children given glasses. Which, okay, I could understand if you were saying it was a child prodigy, but no, it was literally just a child with glasses who is a renowned scholar. No explanation, just child glasses.
Into the wind.
Oh.
One with nature.
Okay. I do wish these areas weren't... Is that a chest? It's a chest. I was gonna say, I do wish these areas weren't quite so empty. Oh. There we go. I'm going to... Hey, I'm going to get 100% in this area eventually. I'm glad we can use Sorush for scouting, but I usually just tend to forget her on purpose. Yeah. Yeah, we've got his feather. That's about it. And I think he should just pass on at some point. This seems a bit sad. Tepe, yeah, a little tombstone for him, or at least a graveyard where you could visit him. Not necessarily a teapot, that'd just be a bit morbid. At least it looks pretty. I wonder what it looks like in co-op. And how it'd be for taking photos. I wonder, hang on. No, can't do it. I'm loving this, by the way. Yeah. Kazari's mask. I think I've got that in the teapot somewhere. Filter. What was it? Small decorations? Ornament? I've got all the cat stuff, naturally. No, it's not in there. No. Item? Yeah, just... It's here somewhere. I've just been digging. Well, digging for ore and hitting trees. Curio? Yeah, I get all the event stuff. It's in there somewhere. We've got the fireworks as well. Oh no, yeah, if you go, hang on. If you actually go to the mountain in Zuma, you can get it again. Hang on, you go here. And you talk to the shrine maiden. You can get an ornament for your shrine teapot. I know things. No. You can definitely get. You can't wear it, but you can put it in your shrine teapot as an ornament. I know these things. The sort of stuff that pops up in my... You talk to this woman, and you get it from her. Actually, either talk to her, or the one over there. Or was it? Either that one or this one. I can't quite remember. But you do get a mask. I'm glad to have helped. I am hoping I get an off-banner Kirara though, when I pull for Wanderer. I really doubt she'll be on Wanderer's banner. Oh. Goodbye. Now this is contingent on you have done it. You can only get the mask after you've done the quest though. The Sakura one. Oh. I wonder if we still get dialogue with that. No. Yeah. The one you want just doesn't come home. Yeah, I ended up getting Baizu when pulling for Kavi. Where is he? Yeah. Right now, Kokomi's got his kit, so... Yeah. I got, like, C1 Kavi and, like... Just trying desperately to get more. Well, sorry, C0. Yeah, Kokomi's got Baizu's kit. They're basically... They both basically scale off HP. Hang on.
All is accounted for.
Let me take back her stuff then. If it bothers you so much. Cause see, the thing is, it doesn't really do much difference. Yeah. Actually, that might be it. That might be his piece. Where is it? Baizu, where are you? Well, let's swap it for Baizu a sec. You're gonna pull for Kokomi when her van is out. Because if you don't have her, you should pull for her first before you pull for Wanderer.
Time for a house call.
I'm annoyed that I pulled for Baizu though. He's better healing. There's a lava fall? No idea what you're on about. I've got 2 of these now. 2 prototype ambers. Ugh. See, he's not as useful in the abyss as I thought he'd be. Hang on, you're missing something. You're missing something. There we are. There we are. Now he's ridiculous. trying to get her since her release. Well, you won't regret it. It's a bit like pulling for Zhongli. You will never have to dodge again. Yeah. He only works at really 50,000 HP, so yeah. Ah, I forgot to level that. He's a good healer, but he's not really something I'd use in the Abyss. I had to do that to actually get him up to that level. Hang on. When I get that other one fully leveled, he'll have more. I'll leave it on for now. Right, so let's go back to where we were. Yeah, he's a healer. He doesn't do much else, that's the thing. He's like Kokomi without the extra damage. Yeah, don't bother with Baizu. Kokomi at least can do damage with Clam Set. Baizu, nah. We'll wander around here. I've never actually tried to build him with a DPS. You see, his range is absolutely terrible. He can launch Sheng Sheng, but that's about it. I think we all just pulled for the snake, didn't we?
When on the road, one should take ample time to pause and appreciate the wondrous scenery along the way.
You're about to collapse, aren't you?
We also pulled for his voice lines, gotta admit. Yeah, hang on. I will show you. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it like that.
Mind the side effects.
See, that's literally... See his range here? That's literally it.
Illusion shattered.
His range is awful. Yeah. You know, you can test out all these characters in the domain, right? Literally all of them in the custom domains you can make. You do have the full option there. Oh! Oh yeah. You can test out literally every character. You can just... It lets you pick any character you can just shove in here. You set the trial for everyone else, so... You should try that when you get a chance. Just really test out these characters. Nah, you're not dumb. Just, these events don't last long enough to really learn them. I've really explored in this way. And there's literally nothing over here. Yeah, Baizu, he's not... He just heals and that's it.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Good healer. But nothing else really to him. Now, if I go further, do you reckon Paimon will try to drown me? Come on, stay just... Nothing else here? Huh, there really is nothing over here. Weird. I do wish Baiju didn't cough every 5 steps, but that's what it is. What it is. What if I walk in here?
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Okay.
Time to go.
Let's go find some enemies. You know what? I do need to gather more of these. I don't even know why I'm grinding for these anymore. Have I just gone past it? No, I didn't. There we are.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
HSR, what's that? Off the top of my head, Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, it's taking a while. I hope you get compensation for missing the first update, though. I really want to play that. You know, I think I've been doing the, I did some of the online stuff, the events, and signed up to an account. So if I sign into that one on PS4, I should get stuff.
Time to go.
This was from launch. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get a head start on everyone. Maybe. But it would be 100% free to play. Okay, I only spend money on one account at a time. I'm not going to end up in debt. Nah.
Know my soul. Rain outlines your fate. Let me read your verse.
There is no escape.
Seems like an emergency. Mind the
Oh yeah.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
My phone is also a potato. It just does not work for games. It works for an emulator, but it overheats at some point and just goes nope. And when I say emulator, I mean I would never, of course, emulate DS games or GBA games on my phone. I would never. It only works for a set amount of time, and then it's just going nope. You're on your own. Emulate it yourself. TOT, what's that again? Nah, head's not working. I can't even get Honkai Star Rail. I can't even get the Hoiverse app working on my phone. That's what I was trying to say. It used to work, then it upgraded, and then suddenly, nope. So now I've got daily login in my browser. Tears of Famous, yeah. Yeah, I'm not interested in that one. Nah. It's never really interested me.
Time to go.
Not really something I'd play. Oh, did you notice, I'm not even sure if you can play this type of game, but Sonic Frontiers has got a second update. I haven't played it yet. So, I should be streaming that at some point, but probably not today. Even though I really want to.
Time to go.
And I've been playing Minecraft recently as well. Hang on. Have I touched this bell yet? I have touched the bell. Dating sim, ugh. Yeah, that's not really my cup of tea. Oh, here we go.
Know my sword. Witness the
Come
power.
on.
Shine down.
Are you even trying to fight? Come on. There we go. Lurks in a corner.
As one with wind and cloud.
Illusion shattered.
There we go.
Inazuma shines eternal.
The wind knows me.
Come on. Ups the daisy. Looking forward to it then.
One with nature.
But Star Rail or Sonic Frontiers? I did briefly think of buying the Sonic Origins thing, but then I realised that I've got literally all those games on my DS. And I've got the other PS2 games somewhere. The collection, the Sonic Mega Gems collection and the other one. Yeah, I've got all these games. I do not need to buy them for a sixth time. Yeah.
There is no escape.
The wind knows me.
There you go. Maybe I should dig out another game and play that. Just something I haven't played for a while.
Time to go.
So I do have a few that I've not played. If you have any suggestions and I already have them, I'll play that. But, yup.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Yeah. Things I really like open world games. It's playing them that annoys me. I do have Subnautica, I think.
Shine down.
Could play that.
Know my sword. Let me leave you a hurt.
One with nature.
Come on.
The hunted.
Oh wait. Maybe not Subnautica. I am doing Minecraft, so I know there's something else I could do. Wait, is that a bell? That's a bell we haven't touched yet. Woo!
Follow the wind.
Actually, hang on, I've got a list. I have a list. Let me just briefly minimize the screen and just dig it out. It's not a complete list, so I haven't updated it in ages. Oh, I was meant to be streaming the Crash Bandicoot series as well. I'll get back onto that one. I just recently had problems with that, so. Where's the bell? Oh, scorpions. I'm going to eat scorpion.
There is no escape.
Rain outlines your fate.
Okay. Come on. Come on. How far do you want me to run? Is it the last one? No. Over here.
Time to go.
Come on. One up there too? Yeah, there's one up there. This is why I always have a venti on my Kazuo team. So we can just sprint. Where's everyone? Ah! Come on. No stamina, no stamina, short little stubby legs. Oh, there we are. Ooh.
Brings a smile to my face.
Is it literally? That's literally a plate. Okay. I'll claim this one later because I do have the achievement thing I just went through. I've got the achievement tracker. I'm ticking everything off as I go. Right. Now I know there's chests under these now. No? Oh.
Time to go.
Actually, hang on. When I say I've been hunting achievements, there's stuff I wanted to do on a winner. Yeah, I don't have patience. Hang on. I'm going to crawl to the top of this now. We'll be back. There's a thing I need to do in Inazuma. If I can go faster, I usually just go faster. It's like trying to play a PS1 game after playing PS4 games. You don't want to.
Ready for a rehearsal?
There we go.
Time to go.
I don't think there's anything up here. Yeah, until I've got the achievement tracker up so I can actually track it down first, then take it off. I mean, a while back I was so sure I was going to get the R&R achievement, and I titled the stream that. Did not get it, because I think I missed out at least one or two R&R.
Time to go.
Oh, so this is how you get on top of that. Okay, good to know. Huh? I'll probably claim it like tonight when I get the web page up. Huh. Hello. It's a very nice tree. I'm not going to kill you for some reason. Because I think there's an achievement involved in not killing you. Hello? It's doing fine. Nice to see you again, Pegasus Mo. Well, I'm going to take off from here. Oh, there is an achievement. I called it! No, I jumped off it. Let me up, Mo! Let me up. Haha, called it.
Who says there aren't benefits?
You can continue dancing. Thank you for the Prima Jams. I knew there was something up there. Right. One of the achievements that I'm trying to get is this zoo one. And at some point I have to start doing the fishing one as well. Oof. Yep. I have no resin left and I've got everything I need apart from the boss stuff. just been buying these and just stacking them. What I don't have for Layla is... See, you know I've pre-grinded for Wanderer. So I need to pre-grind for her as well. Hang on. Yep, I think she's like the only one left. Kira actually. I'm Mika. I kind of forgot he existed. Yeah. Kinda hope I can snipe her by accident. Which would be awesome. Right. I'm getting there. I don't know. The thing is, I do actually want her at some point. Every time it's been either Kaching, it's been Diluc, it's been Jean. And I do want Dea as well. She's rubbish, but I do want her.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the legend.
You shush. We are.
The wind knows me.
I was lucky to get Kazo on 32 pity. Yep. Very good luck. He's under there, isn't he? Ooh, there we are. Fantastic. Ooh. When I remember to charge up both my animal boys. There we go. I think I like sunk all my fragile resin into Kazuha. It was a thing that happened. There was a whole stream about it. It was awful.
Brace yourself.
One with wind and cloud.
Think you can get away? No, my sword. Witness the power.
Nah. Well, sorta. Maybe. I'm not really doing that until I get C6. This is not really a good team. What am I playing as? He's got Xingqiu's sword for one. Because I don't have any of his constellations. Got him on that. And 782 EM mastery. Tried to get him to 1,000, but I need the sword. I can't play him without it. Next time his banner comes up, I'll get his C1. Then I can really go ham. But right now I'm saving. And there are rumors that Raiden will be up after Wanderer, but before Folklores. Where was I? There's one over there. I wonder if any of the Fontaine characters will use this as a material. Because nothing uses this yet. As far as I know. I do mean rumors, okay? With how Hoyoverse is putting in its own dummy leaks. There's no real telling what's happening. Give me time to save. Let's swap out a second. Let's meet us. There we are.
What is the situation?
And there's the question of, do I want to get Zhongli's C2? I mean, everyone in co-op would thank me, but...
Shine down.
Come on, all yet.
What? Time for takeoff.
Illusion shattered.
Get over here.
One with nature.
There we are.
Into the wind.
There we are.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my
Taking a turn for the better.
I don't trust any of the leaks anymore.
Shine down.
The leaks are just... half of them are just Hoyoverse plants nowadays. Which is okay, smart. Oh. Right. Ooh, fish. Don't care about that fish. Let's go up here. What's that? Yeah, but it's probably very inaccurate. I just don't trust any of the leaks nowadays. Nah, not getting taken in. Go around this way. I mean, it's a smart marketing campaign there. Just shove their own fake leaks into it. It's what I do. It makes people less cautious with their primogems. If you think it's going to come immediately. Or later. Oh, come on. There he is. Wish this area wasn't always so empty. I don't know if they'll do that. I think they did some things for that for Honkai Impact. Don't know if they'll do it for Genshin.
Illusion shattered.
Think you can get away?
Why did I use that?
The wind knows me. One with nature.
There we are.
The birds call.
Yeah, Streamer. No, I'm saying I don't think they're going to make her a playable character.
Yahoo!
I know Streetwork Ramber is Madam Ping, I think. Isn't it? Yeah, I don't think they'll make her a playable character, even if it is her younger form. Yeah, a lot of doubt on that one. Because at that point, they'd have to add Guizhang? Guizhang? I can never pronounce her name. They have to add her and make her playable too, which really would completely break the lore. Would be great. It would be. I suppose they could do it. But I think they're going to keep creating new characters before they just repurpose old ones.
Time for takeoff.
That just reeks of desperation.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
I'm stuck. Here we are. There's still one more. I've still got one more left. Is that the one with the weasel head, or? Oh, the actual kitsune. Sorry, I was thinking of the other one. Yeah. Have we seen actual pictures of her yet? Yeah. But I don't think we've seen her actual as a human, have we? And I don't think we really have a time or excuse to meet her. I think they'd have to appear even just slightly. As much as I really wish they'd give us quadruped pullable characters, I don't think it's happening. Quadruped, that's it. Would you pull for a dog? Like, the... Yes, why did Hoiverse kill all the good looking characters? Oh, yeah.
Think you can get away?
Yeah.
The wind knows me.
I would love the dog. Ooh, Neko. Would you pull for Neko? Well, technically everyone has pulled for Neko and Kirara, but... I mean the black cat Neko. Yeah. I'm waiting for the day to add mounts. Proper mounts, not the Wave Rider. Oh, I think I already got them all. Yeah, and we've got that pink thing. Yeah, the pink thing with the hat. The pink puddle thingy with the hat. What does that other one remind me of? The, No, the pink thing, it reminded me of, an axolotl. Axolotl. They named her. I don't know what she was. I don't think she had a vision, though.
Follow the wind.
Is this part of sewing? This looks like it's part of sewing. Here we are. Have I already done this? I think I've already done this. Yeah, I've already done this. Oh, so I can get rid of bushes. Good to know. Anything else here I've missed? Nah, I think I just... Oh, hello. Hello? How did I miss that? Oh. What? Right. Sorush? There you are. You're pointing that way. Thanks. Sorush occasionally is useful. There we are. Oh. There we are. Oh no, we skipped one. What's the in-lore excuse for these things floating? Okay. Well, I'd be very annoyed if I miss sign. I love how long these ones are. Oh. Come on. Oh. Got it.
Brings a smile to my face.
Now has that fixed my percentage? Oh, it has. One more thing to do. Don't know what. I hope that we don't get any more gadgets like Sarush. Because I'd much rather have my lunchbox or my chest compass.
Shine down. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Get over here.
One with nature.
Time for takeoff.
There we go.
Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
There is no escape.
There we go.
To oblivion.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ooh.
One with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
There we go. Yeah, sorry, she's just really annoying. I've been around here so many times. Start to see stars. It's only after I've got Kazuo that I started using that gadget. Sorusha Lillipar quest. I prefer Lillipar's quest, to be honest. If that's what you're asking. I love, but Sorush as an actual as a gadget is better than Lillipar was.
Time to go.
Cause I never really noticed the difference in sandstorms or whatever when I used Lillipar. Huh? Is it? Well, maybe it works for you. There's literally no difference for me. We're gonna go up there.
Let's play.
Wahaha. Also, the music for Sorush's place gets a bit irritating compared to the other one. I think Lillipar had better music. That quest. Oh, come on. Rue 2 as well, come to think of it.
Shine down.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Brace yourselves.
I mean, it's pity we've basically destroyed it. We have basically destroyed it, it's gonna... Yeah. I should probably change the soundtrack in the Shred Teapot back to that at some point.
Here we go.
Oh, up to the seat, come on. Which one of these is taller? I've been up there. Oh, have I spoiled you? Sorry. Well, it's technically a stump. Hang on. Let me just take Kazuo out of the picture. How do I zoom in and out? I haven't done this for a while. Ah! There we are. Yep. I don't know, I preferred it before. How can I... There we are. Oh, I had it. You still have the Fortnite storm. Well, hang on. Oh, why did I click that? The tree looks nice, but it's also going to change this. And it's going to look a lot less pretty when you're done with it. Well, maybe someone else considers it pretty, but I just think it's a bit... I don't like these kinds of trees with the tufty bits. There we are. That's what it looks like.
Follow the wind.
Now it actually looks like a tree, or bits of a tree. I'll leave the rest of the spoilers out. See this? This type of tufty thing that's meant to be coral. No, no, no. Don't like that. Don't know how it's even pretending to be alive. Is the sakura still there? How so? Oh, the Barsum sakura tree, that's still there somewhere. Hang on. Didn't change at all, really. It's literally still on the map. And bear in mind, you are asking me information. So if you get spoiled, I'm sorry. But it's on you. Don't know if I call that a sakura tree. Definitely not, actually. I get the feeling that if this tree existed in real life, I would get hay fever for the first time in my life just being near it. Ugh. Ugly tree. Never actually tried to climb it though, so let's try that. Ah!
Let's play.
It doesn't really bother you. This version when you just spoiled season 2 ending of... Okay. Ah. Well, you're gonna want to play this regardless. Come on. Can there be a chest up here? Just so I can do the last 99%. Ah! The thing is, there used to be something up here on one of the branches. Like, way up it. Yeah, look at that. Ugh. It's just like sheets. No real effort into this. One thing I'm sad about, okay, one thing I'm a bit sore about actually, is that we can't climb this tree. Can't climb it. I can only climb up to like there, look where Raiden's head is. That point of the tree is as high as you can climb. No, I can't climb it. I wanted to. I really wanted to. not what I was looking for. Ah!
Illusion shattered.
Mind the side effects.
Hello.
Think you can get away?
There we go.
You shall perish. There is no escape.
Oh, I still haven't found the Canrian gates. And yes, there is a gate to Canria on this part of the map somewhere. Yeah, we can't climb the glowing tree. I think they thought of the evil overlord list. It's similar to the concept of don't eat an energy field larger than your head. It will end badly. It's similar to that. Don't climb the glowing tree. Something bad will happen to you. Probably some people have managed it. I think I could just phase through it. I know somewhere underground is meant to be a gate to Canria. I've no clue where it is. Yeah. And the thing is, I could look it up on YouTube. I could, but I am not going to do it because I want to find it. At the same time, it'll help me with my exploration. That's probably the missing percent. That is probably the missing percent that's really annoying me. I have no clue where it could be. I will find it. It may take a while though. And it probably won't be this stream. Suppose so. I suppose the party do have similarities to different characters. Vaguely. It could be it's around this way somewhere. Okay. You have the weird leaves. These things. The glowy things. Oh, good luck to you getting it all, because it's just... This will drive you to real irritation. Oh! There we go again. I have my moments. Yeah, very smart ones.
Time to go.
I'd help you, but I've quite literally forgotten it by now. I never did find out what would happen if I jumped into the magma. I mean, it's probably really predictable. Kazuo, you gotta jump. Oh. Really? Come on, no burning animation? Just wait till we get in that land. First thing I'm gonna do, and it's gotta be magma. I'm gonna jump into it. Come on. Burn me! Burn his head off! Well, that's just that's just very mean. You cannot just stifle our expectations like this, Hoyoverse. Kind of amazed it's still running after all these years, and wondering where it gets its ore. Ooh, that seemed a bit toxic. Oh. Ah.
Let's play.
There we go.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Yeah. One thing I'm glad that Kazuo can do, and just get over there, is this. He's not quite a Zhongli or a Ningguang, but he's good. Ah, it just came from this direction. See, this place is a maze, and Hoyoverse maps aren't very good at navigating it. Ooh, pardon me. What is that? What is that in it? It's probably just a trinket. I do wish we could take this and just compile it in our archive, because I do want to read it all. Instead of just manually looking for it. And letting it just... Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Right. How far underground am I if I teleport here? Ouch.
Time to go.
Oh, hello. I have seen you before. I think we'd learn after I... I wish I could pick that up. Look at that treasure. Look at that. In Skyrim, I could quite literally there would be a pile of gold, and I could manually pick up each and every coin. You know? Just... This is unfair. Okay? Very unfair, Hoyoverse. We need our Mora. Yeah, I can't go through here without Sorush. Sorush, why? Why? This would be fun at a higher level. Yes, you can. Come on. There we go. Sorry, you can just stay there. Oh, when you do eventually get Kabe, don't forget to grab these whenever you go. I'm still sore that the ore does absolutely nothing. Actually, can you use it for, The
Care for a dance?
the parametric transformer. That's what I'm thinking. That would be a use.
Time for takeoff.
The wind knows it. One with nature.
Why are these people so chunky?
Remember,
There we go. There we go. Yeah, I probably got a bit more than that. I was very enthusiastic. Where is it? Not much more. Just saw it and went for it. I put off looking up what it had for the longest time. Only to realise finally there was nothing there. There we go. Adieu. I liked this boss, okay. Well, could I really call it a boss? How again. I've forgotten how to get in this. There we are. And this had me fooled because I didn't look at it from the angle. But you can get in here. Oh, I'm back here again. Woo! Huh? Sort of mad there aren't enemies here, just to snipe you as you go by. But now that I think about it, I don't remember how I got back up again. Oh yeah, there we are. Can you get back up again? No. Okay. Okay. I should be ending the stream too anyway. So you go have fun. And I will keep trying to find Conria's gates off stream. Someone's abandoned a letter. Okay. Huh? Oh, I found something. What's this? Huh. Interesting. Could this be the last percent? Let me check the map. Well, maybe if it counts this area, hopefully. Hello. You're about to have a very bad day.
Think you can get away?
There we go. I wish we could swirl bloom. There we go. Bye. There we go. That sounds like profanity, just swearing at me as I just get rid of him.
Have you heard the ballad of the treasure chest?
Okay. Oh, another one. Is this the right way? Oh, I think we found it! I think we found it. Oh, come on. Huh. Good for you. I found the place. Question is, how do I get up there? Oh, is that? Maybe there's a way up there from down here.
Thank Barbados.
Is that a wall? Okay, yeah, I can climb that, possibly. Finally found the place I was looking for. We can do this. Yeah, you probably did get here first. I'm just glad I found it. I buried one next to the door, okay. Thank you for the tip. Let's see though. Get me up. Uh-oh. There we are. Can I just say I really like these style lanterns. Yes, I want one of these in my Red Teapot. Hoyverse, please listen. Buried next to the door, huh?
Time to go.
There's a path up this way. Where does it lead? That's not a door. Yeah, I'm gonna come back here and explore. Oh, there's something there.
Follow the wind.
Oh, there it is, I think. Is this the one you're referring to?
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Lovely.
Time to go.
Well, finally found a place. So I think I'll end the stream here. And come back some more time. So in the meantime, you enjoy yourself. I will send us off to who's ever streaming right now. And we will not have technical difficulties. Because Twitch can behave. Twitch will of course prove that point by immediately raiding someone. Come on, let's raid. Raid. And we're raiding. Finally. Haha. Twitch finally behaved. Now we'll be back, and this is going to be up on YouTube
Certainly enough to
later.
convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I will see you. Bye. Have a nice day. Let's go jump scare Menace. I clicked you. Come on. I clicked you. Raid. Raid. Come on. Come on. I've clicked you multiple times. There we are. Is it working? Okay. I presumed we've raided. Bye.